first, we head to Washington, where the government is now on the verge of reopening after a late-night Senate vote. Let's get to Madeleine Rivera, who's been tracking all the action overnight. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, good morning, Carly and Todd. After 41 days, the light is finally at the end of the tunnel. The Senate voting 60-40 to pass a bill that will fund the government through January 30th. It also includes year-long funding bills for Congress, the Agriculture Department, and the military. But it does not include a deal on Obamacare subsidies, which is what Dems have been fighting for all along. Republicans are promising a side deal, a separate vote in December on a health care bill. The same 8 Democrats who voted to break the filibuster on Sunday stuck with Republicans. Senator Rand Paul was the only Republican to vote no. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is promising to fight on as the bill heads to the House.
Leader Schumer and Senate Democrats over the last 7 weeks have waged a valiant fight on behalf of the American people. And I'm not going to explain what a handful of Senate Democrats have decided to do. That's their explanation to offer to the American people. What we're going to continue to do as House Democrats, partner with our allies throughout America, is to wage the fight to stay in the Coliseum.
A growing list of House Democrats are now urging Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer to step aside, saying he's failed to keep his caucus together to reject the bill. Congressman Rashida Tlaib saying, in part, the Democratic Party needs leaders who fight and deliver for working people. Schumer should step down. Meantime, the president says Republicans are considering a way to stop this shutdown stalemate from happening again.
How do Republicans avoid this shutdown saga from reoccurring on January 30th when this deal ends?
Well, we're trying to put in a bill, as you know, the bill or a bill, that you can never do that again. You can't just shut down the government because you're trying to renegotiate a deal that you didn't.
The House is expected to consider the Senate bill tomorrow, meaning final passage will probably happen late tomorrow night or Thursday morning. Carly and Todd.
Maybe while we are on air, if it happens early Thursday morning, we'll be watching. Madeleine Rivera, thank you. Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman was one of the Democrats who crossed the aisle to reopen the government. He's going to be on Fox and Friends later this morning.
Let's bring in Georgia Congressman Rich McCormick. Congressman, good morning to you. On the scheduling front, can we expect the government to officially reopen tomorrow?
I sure hope so. I'm looking forward to getting back to work and actually doing the people's will. I'm excited about it, and it's about time.
Okay, so one unnamed House Democrat characterized the deal this way. I feel like Republicans took our first and second born child, and we got a bundt cake in return. So a lot of Democrats are unhappy that their fight over health care is over for now. What are your reflections on the past 40-plus days and anything we can take away from this?
Well, it really worries me that the American people get the wrong message. I want to make sure that everybody realizes this is unprecedented. This has never been done in the history of America, where they actually shut down the government over a clean CR, something the Democrats had had actually agreed on historically on funding at their COVID levels, something they voted for, something they also realized would not be permanent. They could never get this when they're in the majority, and they wanted to get this in the minority. If we gave in to them, this would change the way we did government forever, that you could rule from the minority. It's absolutely absurd. I'm glad we're past it. I hope it never happens again. I don't want to get rid of the closure vote, but what I would like to see is when we do something like this, if they do shut down the government again, that we fund the military, that we fund people who are actually working. People who don't work, fine, go home and don't get paid until you come back to work. But everybody's going to get paid. We know this already. So let's quit playing games and do the people's work.
I think you nailed the most important point of all of this. The Democrats had no leverage. You had a president who was not budging. You had a Republican Senate that was not budging. And so this was going to happen one way or another. Thank goodness for the American people that it is over sooner rather than later. Want to get your thoughts on this because today is, of course, Veterans Day. You are a Marine Corps helicopter pilot, Navy commander as well. What is your message on this Veterans Day, Congressman?
Well, first of all, thanks to all those who have served. It's about 5.5% of all the American population has served at one time or another. Less than 1% is actually active duty. I was with my fellow Marine Corps brethren last night. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm still dressed as. In Tun Tavern, Philadelphia is where we were born. 250 years ago. That brotherhood is still as strong as ever. It was great to be with my brothers and sisters at arms. Don't forget them, though. Their suicide rate is still over twice that of the American population. Make sure you're reaching out, that you're not just plugged in today, but always throughout the year. Check in on your buddies. Make sure we do the right thing for these people who understand sacrifice better than most.
Well, we thank you for your service every day, but especially today, as you're still in your bow tie from last night. It's a good look. It's a good look.
Late night. I thought you were doing it for us, Congressman, but we'll let it slide this time because it's
no, we expect a bow tie from you now every single time. Tis the season. Congressman, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, you're the best. Yeah, thank you for staying up for us. We appreciate it. Happy Veterans Day to you.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.